It's your boy. Who is in though? We back talking sports. What's up with y'all? It's your boy who is in though. We got episode 12, NBA Talk Live. I want to talk about the NBA and a lack of defense and where I think it started from. Hey, go get some tissue. So I think the NBA and everything, where the defense started becoming trash, I think is right on the cusp of when the European players came in, like Manu, Nash. I think when the NBA started to lean more towards trying to take the physicality out, and also when they tried to lean towards basically putting the European players into the forefront. This is where I think it started at. I think it started in the mid 2000s. What's the deal, Maxwell? What's good with you? What's good with you, man? First time I seen you on my live, man. This who is Hendo. You know what I'm saying? I said, what's up, my boy? I said, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's good with you? But I think the defense, that shit started like in the mid 2000s when the Nash, the Dirks, bro. You finna get blocked, bro.
What?
But you on some weird shit, bro. This nigga, yeah. This nigga's on some other shit. But yeah, like I was saying, good day, Harlem Child. What's good with you? I got new people in here. New people in here. I got new people in here. Maintaining. That's what's up, man. So right now I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be doing my little short live in the morning, and then I'm gonna be doing the full live in the afternoon. So where we started with the NBA, bro. Where we started with the NBA in the early 2000s, bro. Um, they started basically. They took hand checking out. Oh yeah, definitely maintaining the brain, bro. Keeping it, you know what I'm saying, very stimulated. But they they started once they took out hand checking, and then they started basically taking out the physicality of the game. You started seeing Nash win back-to-back MVPs, Dirk win MVPs, Manu started attacking the league. You started seeing more and more European players come to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And as the defense got worse, you start to see more and more European players destroy the league. Now it's gotten to a point to where the NBA is easier to play in than the Euro leagues. Luca has said it. Jokic, you could tell it's easy for Jokic. The last five MVPs have been European players. Jokic twice, Giannis twice, and Embiid, and it might be Jokic again this year. And if it's Shea, it's still Canada is our, you know what I'm saying, like our brother. So I count that, but then again, it's like he like right over the border. But we still haven't had American born MVP since James Harden. Think about that. James Harden was the last American-born MVP, and he don't play no defense. The defense in the NBA has regressed to the point to where they have to think about getting hand checking back in. They had to put a play in and the in-season tournament in. You tell me what era had to do that to get the guys to play. The All-Star game, like I told you, in 2001, the All-Star game was the greatest All-Star game you will ever see, bro. You will ever see. I promise you. The last 2 minutes, they was playing like it was a playoff game. You're not getting that nowadays. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get this. Instead of putting on the show for the people. So I think they took the defense and the physicality out, start taking the physicality more and more out. It was before Adam Silver. David Stern was doing it bit by bit. But when Adam Silver came in, he just blew the doors open. He's nothing but a yes man. Yes to what the players do. He just started getting, you know what I'm saying, with the 65 game rule, taking the offensive little Trey Young, James Harden little fake going offensive foul shit off. He just started doing that. But the play-in tournament, I actually like the play-in tournament. At first, I did not like the play-in tournament. But when you look at it, at the end of the season, like around this time, it gives teams that would never be in the playoffs a chance to try and do something. You know what I'm saying? It gives teams who wasn't going to do anything a chance to do something. My Warriors would not be in the playoffs this year if it wasn't for the play-in. So it's good and bad because on one end, it speeds up the competition and people, and they really got to take the end of the season serious. On the other hand, it's like, bro, if it wasn't for the play-in, bro, a lot of these teams wouldn't even. If it wasn't for the play-in, a lot of these teams wouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying, relevant. But yeah, defense has regressed in the last decade of basketball, bro. Actually, last decade to 15 years. It's been slow, slow, slow. Then when the 2010s picked up, you know what I'm saying? Then once Steph Curry came in and put his stamp and everybody tried to duplicate what the Warriors was doing, it just became very, very, very trash. I don't think I think the whole 2010s defense is trash, bro. And that's when Kobe was at his tail end. You know what I'm saying? Um, they need to do something about it. They need to do something about it. The problem is not offense at all. The problem is defense, my nigga. They gotta put some defensive rules back in the game to let they can't you barely can even let defenders play defense now. Everything is a foul or a push or a flagrant foul or this or that. And it's getting sickening, bro. When everything is a fucking foul. You know what I'm saying? Like back in my day, and it's crazy to say that because I'm not that old. But back when I was watching basketball like every night, half of the shit that's going on now, bro, would be a common foul or no call, bro. And the effort was 50-fold, fuck 10-fold. Everybody gave, even if you wasn't a good defender, everybody gave effort on defense, bro. In the All-Star game, everybody gave effort, my nigga. That's the problem. These dudes, a lot of these dudes playing for money. This era has produced Ben Simmons, Killian Hayes, Cam Reddish, especially Ben Simmons and Killian Hayes, a guy that a guy that does not want to get better at all, and a guy who thought he was better than he really was, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's sad. And it's sad that you got people really trying to trash our 90s and 2000s, or really the 90s and before. They don't want to say nothing about the 2000s because it's a certain player that played in the 2000s that they want to big up, that they don't want to tear down. So they can't talk about the 2000s because they know the 2000s was the best era of all time. And I argue that with anybody. It was the toughest and best era of all time. They don't want to talk about that. Just funny, man. Like defense is not what it used to be. I fuck with Kwame Brown. I think he does some stuff for clicks sometimes, or you know what I'm saying, just for you know what I'm saying. I think he holds on to some things too long, but overall, bro, he speak the truth. He for sure speak the truth. So I mean, Kwame Brown straight with me. You know what I'm saying? Kwame Brown straight with me. Yeah. Oh, his career. What career? He wasn't good. As far as that, he wasn't good. He had small hands, no post moves. Um, he did carve out 15 years though, but he wasn't a number one overall pick. He wasn't a franchise guy. He wasn't. He was barely a starter. Honestly, if you want me to be real, he wasn't that good. If I'm being honest, I'm not a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? I played in high school. I played in middle school. I still hoop now, but you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, he wasn't that good, bro. If I was that height, I'd be in the NBA. No cap. Like no cap. Right. He played almost 15 years. He wasn't. I mean, they traded him for Paul Gasol, one of the greatest trades of all time. You know what I'm saying, for the Lakers franchise, other than the Shaq trade. You know what I'm saying, but it's not as far as his career. His career is his career. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people should just go in and dig on him like a Stephen A. Smith or something. Yeah, he made his points. I give him his credit. He carved most people could have been out the league. He could have been like an Anthony Bennett. He could have been like a Hash uh Hashim Tabi. I know y'all don't know who that is. Hashim Tabi. He could have been like that. You know what I'm saying? No, he wasn't good, bro. He was not good. He made his points and everything, but he was not good, bro. He was a step below average. You know what I'm saying? I give him his credit, but I don't even think he was good. I watched him on those Lakers teams and those Wizards teams. I watched him. Trust me. I ain't even gonna say no shit that I wouldn't watch. I have watched full game. He wasn't good, bro. Harlem Child, I feel you, but he was not good, bro. He was not. I'm just being real with you, bro. He was not. He was not good, bro. I feel you. Trust me. I feel you, Harlem Child. Cause he did. He was in the league for about 15 years. I say this. I say this. He was good enough to stay in the league. Obviously, he was good enough to be on somebody team. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody team. So I will give him that. But in my opinion, he was not good. I mean, I don't. I mean, what starters? What starters are you talking about? He might ball today though. Kwame Brown might get something in today because it really ain't no big man. No, Stephen A. Smith be going in on him. He be calling him out all type of names. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say he was trash. I say he wasn't good to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving him his credit. I don't know how you say I'm starting like Stephen A. Stephen A. being don't even he barely gave him credit. I watched Kwame Brown, bro. I watched him. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't fault me for saying I don't think he was good because I watched him. He was a number one overall pick. He is judged by something totally different, Harlem Child. If he was a second round pick, yes, he was good. He was good. He did his thing. He was a number one overall pick. Good is not good enough, bro. For a number one overall pick, he was not good, bro. He wasn't. He might have been good in high school, which he was, but he was not good in the NBA. No, I ain't saying he was the worst. No, I ain't saying he was the worst. Not at all. Anthony Bennett is the worst number one overall pick ever. I ain't even saying he the worst. You know what I'm saying? He carved out 10, 15 years. So I will never say he's the worst. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying he wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying he wasn't good. And Michael Jordan picked him out, but we all know Michael Jordan not good at picking players. That's why he sold the Hornets. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, he want people that's mentally like him instead of picking the people that he needs to get. That don't make him good because Michael Jordan picked him. Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but he's not the GOAT of picking players. We know he can't pick talent like that. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, and I love Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan is right there, GOAT, tied number one with Kobe for me. But as far as picking talent, he's not good, bro. He picked Michael Kidd Gilchrist too. He played with Kobe. Yes, he did. But then he got traded with Kobe. When he played with Kobe, that was some of Kobe's worst teams. He was like the sixth, seventh best player on the team. Maybe the fifth best player. You had Smush Parker in front of him. You had Lamar Odom in front of him. So maybe he was like the fourth best player. But he wasn't good. I feel you, Harlem Child. I feel you. I understand your position and I respect your position and where you coming from. But he wasn't good, bro. Yeah, I love Mike. I think some of his fans be tripping sometimes when they don't want somebody to be compared to him and everything like that. But I love Mike. Trust me, I love Michael Jordan. But I'm not gonna get on my knees for Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan had, you know what I'm saying, he has some shit. He has some flaws too. You know what I'm saying? It's like Kobe. Kobe's my favorite athlete of all time. He had flaws as well. You know what I'm saying? But them one thing about them two is they played defense. They played defense and they gave effort, which this era does not really do, bro. The defenses got tremendously worse over and over and over again. You got niggas that, bro, you got niggas who really think this era is defensively better, even though they scoring way more points. And the paint is like a fucking a freeway. The spacing was totally different in the 2000s. It was way less spacing, bro. And the big man, bro, it was one or two big men. You had Tim Duncan, KG in the paint. You might have had a Shaquille O'Neal in the paint, a Yao Ming in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So when people say people like AI couldn't score 40 points a game in this league, it's hilarious because I don't think that's how you know people who did not play real basketball, like fat ass Brian Bratwurst. When you look at the spacing and where he was at and how he had to get his points, he would have a lot more spacing. AI could shoot the three. Alex was good, my boy. Tap in with me. Was good. AI had a lot more, will have a lot more space. He's quick and very fast. So AI will be getting 20 points in the paint. Easy. Lay. Foul. Lay. Oh yeah, 3-game win streak, my boy. And we got the Spurs. We got the Spurs, I think, tomorrow. So we should have a 4-game win streak. But the Rockets did win. So we still gotta we have to win the Spurs game. Because the Rockets did win. So we have to win the Spurs game. Then they gotta face the Mavs. I need the Mavs to win. As soon as the Mavs win, then I think we got the Mavs after that. But we need to win this Spurs game. So yeah. I swear to God, bro. Yeah, the Suns for sure falling. They falling for sure. But they did just beat the Nuggets though. Right, Harlem Child. They would destroy the offense today, bro. It's ridiculous, man. It's sad. But yeah, man. The defense today is trash. It really makes no sense. And the two people we named, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, would tell you themselves. They would tell you for sure. Tim Duncan would tell you. KG, he be up and down, bro. But you know that this defense, the effort, that's the number one thing. Fuck being sound on defense. Cause I think the 80s they was clobbing niggas and everything like that. And they was playing good defense. They was doing both. But the 2000s was the soundest. It was just straight defense, bro. Right. 70s, 80s, and 90s. Basketball was basketball. You got hit, you got up, you took it, and you kept going. Half of these fouls nowadays would be a common foul or no foul in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, especially the 80s and 90s. Nigga, hood. That shit Draymond did, you know what I'm saying? Slap, that probably would have been a flagrant or something. That wouldn't even been a flagrant. That'd have been a common foul, bro. Like the physicality is now taken out of the game and the emotion. They give you technical fouls for looking at a player. You can't even be emotional in this game now. But they want to sit here and tell me that this is the greatest era. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. This is nowhere near the greatest era. But yeah, man. It's been my YouTube, my NBA Talk Live, the short. We gonna put a part 2 about this later on. You know what I'm saying? The NBA trash, bro. Trash. I'm out, man. Peace.